Hey guys, how's it going? Companion here. So some time ago when I was really exploring what could be possible with the new cards introduced in Goblin vs. Gnomes, I stumbled upon a deck that someone else made that I was amazed. I made a video about it. I called it the most innovative deck of the year, and some people joked around because it was just the start of 2015, but that's not what I meant. I meant it's like basically the best deck, the most interesting, the most innovative deck I've seen since Freeze Mage. And this is the new version of it. There has been some change-ups. Now with Undertaker nerfed, you'd expect that there'd be fewer aggressive decks, and you'd expect that a deck like Fatigue Druid actually do even better than it has before. So the changes that the author made, and you guys can have the link to see the original post, the original list of the deck in the description if you're interested in this, has made only one real change since Season 1 of GVG. So he swapped out Starfires with Force of Nature. And I tried playing this deck. I tried playing this deck on ladder yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I didn't really have too much luck. I think I won 7 games in a row, which sounds really good, but then I lost 6 games in a row right after that. So yeah, and I noticed that there are a few issues. So the issue is that even though it may seem like there's not that many aggressive decks, well, there's a shitload of aggressive decks. If you played ladder, you know the annoying-ass Hunter, the annoying-ass Mech Mage is everywhere. And the control decks are actually more controlling. They're slower than they were before. So the impact it has on this deck is kind of bad. The Force of Nature over the Starfire makes it really good because against some control decks that you'd kind of win anyway, you won't have that additional draw. So sometimes what happens is when you're against like Warrior or Priest or something like that, yeah, you win the Fatigue game, you're both at 0 cards, you're like 2 cards left in your deck ahead, but what happens is they have more healing or they have more board presence and you actually lose anyway. So it kind of helps with that because you basically draw 2 fewer cards. It increases that lead and makes it so you don't lose some of the control matchups. And Force of Nature is pretty damn good against aggressive decks like Mech Mage because you can kill 3 little things with it as opposed to Starfire where you kill 1 mid-sized, sometimes big-ish thing. So the replacement makes sense, but what ended up happening is when you face like Mech Mage or Hunter and they have like the God hands, you're pretty much fucked anyway. So that's really no fun matchup with just, you get absolutely destroyed. And against the control matchups, because you don't have the Starfire, you actually run out of cards. And you end up having to use Force of Nature instead of a Starfire when they play like, oh, I don't know, a Shield Maiden or something. But because you don't draw the card, you become more desperate with the few cards you have, and the deck is much more susceptible to bad draws as a result. So I actually ended up losing quite a few games that I'm quite sure I would have won had I had Starfire instead of Force of Nature. So it is a little bit of a bummer. I still don't know how to improve the deck. I still think it's a fascinating deck. It has led to people playing Fatigue Mage and a lot of other Fatigue type decks like Warrior, like I have recently, and quite a few others. So it's still very innovative. It's still very cool. It's just not really all that practical. There is that sense, though, that because Druid is such a popular class right now with the ramp, with the combo, people play really badly against this deck because it's currently not popular. And still, it's not really all that great. But it's still a lot of fun to win sometimes. It's still a lot of fun to get your opponent cards to 0 and seeing them being all helpless when you heal yourself for a crap load and, end the game with a total combined 110 life or some crazy ass shit. So it's still pretty cool. You guys can try it. You guys can let me know how much luck you guys are having with this version of the deck. But I thought I'd update you guys. I thought I'd show you guys how I performed with it because it is still one of my favorite decks out there. So hope you guys enjoyed the VODs here, videos. But keep in mind, like this deck, if it's not really going to work too well, when people don't expect it, when people expect it, it's gonna kind of suck. So it's a bit of a shame that the hopes are a bit low for a deck like this, but you can have some fun while it lasts. So check it out. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, these are 3 pretty good cards to have against Hunter.
What makes Thermacare different?
What the fuck? I just got an ad while muted on my own stream. That's really, really weird. Well, that's what makes Thermacare different, boys. That's what it is. I have the innervate. Okay. I don't use that luck. This is where I get like arcane golemed. Bow. Alright. It's probably just explosive trap. It's not. Wow. Okay. So it's either freeze or snake, and in both cases I want that creature out. It is freeze. Tracking really helps with the milling situation.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Get that shit out of here! I like this combination. I'll keep the swipe too. Let's play this card here. Attack. Easy game. Okay. Not really too afraid of the Dark Cultist. If he plays nothing with it, I can just wrath it down.
Is someone injured?
It's kind of annoying, but still alright. We're doing this intentionally. Can probably take another hit, but I think I'll have to wrath first. Oh crap. fine.
For the wild.
Well played. The hand is too full. The hand is too full.
It's kind of bad.
I must safeguard them. For the wild. The damned stand ready. Murder! Feel nature's wrath.
Not quite what was right.
Like to play with fire? For the wild.
I think I should have Pyro Innervate Treed. But then how do I clear that board? I still have to win this game somehow, you know?
Is someone injured?
Ah, the great outdoors.
I must safeguard them. For the wild.
It would have been funny. I agree, it would have been cool.
I have no time for games. In the light's name. Oh.
For the wild.
That belongs in a museum.
Embrace the void.
For the wild.
He has 4 cards left, I have 10.
For the wild.
mind control. That's pretty good. There's an Oracle and a Panda in there. And there's 2 Starfalls. It's probably got at least one of the Starfalls. There's no more healing touches, I don't think. That's really important, because healing touch would fuck me up here. I can't mill him anymore. Like if I get Oracle, he'll just be at 10. There's nothing to draw. I have a Poison Seeds as well. So I have Poison Seeds, 2 Starfalls, Panda. I think I have an Antique Heal Bot. Swipe's nice. If I play another 2-drop, he can Shadow Madness to kill both of them. It's a bit risky to go much lower. I kind of want a Trail Life right now. Do I have a Keeper left? No, I think I used both Keepers. So it's Poison Seeds, 2 Starfalls, Panda. What else? Oracle. What's the last card? I use Swipe. And there's Starfall. Okay, let's play news. One Starfall? I never used it. Oh, a Tender, that's right. It is a Tender. Okay, so I know all of my cards. I don't think there's any chance I'd lose this game. Power Word Shield, please. Nice. Got my Panda. Alright. Vol'jin's a really good card, guys. Like, I can see his hand so vividly. Oh, he gave up. Vol'jin's a good card, guys. Good card.